I'm going to hand over back to Olivia, and she's going to show you not only how the WorldServer integration works, but also a couple of editors in terms of Microsoft Word and FrameMaker, and how that feature functionality is available in any plugin that we provide.
So thanks, Ashish. What I'm going to show here is the integration between WorldServer and the Acrolinx server. So this is a functionality which was added on both the SDL side and on the Acrolinx server side in the version 4.1 release. So what this means is if you get the 4.1 Acrolinx server, that this functionality will work with any of your Acrolinx plugins. So I'll show a demonstration where you can see this in action. So yeah, this is an example of the SDL WorldServer, and if I go to a sample sentence here in my database, I see, for instance, that I have this English version of a sentence, which is also translated into German in a target language, and I see here that in the sentence that I looked up gets a score of 100. So in this case, this is what you're usually aiming for in your authoring, is to get 100% matches, and especially of a sentence which has already been translated, so you can save on translation costs. So if I want to show this functionality in one of our plugins, for instance, Microsoft Word, this is connecting to the Acrolinx server, where I've enabled connection to the SDL WorldServer. So that is the prerequisite. And if I run a check on this this document here, I see, for instance, that I get reuse sentences, 2 instances flagged here. And in the scorecard, you also see that it's designated that it's an Enrich content reuse suggestion, as opposed to coming from the Acrolinx reuse functionality. So I click OK, I get the flags in the document, and in the context menu in the Word plugin we're seeing here, I also get a nice visual display of the differences between the sentence I wrote in my document and the suggestion that's coming from the WorldServer translation memory. So I can simply accept the suggestion, and when I check again, I should, as expected, only see the one issue because the sentence that I inserted is a good sentence, preferred the way that I want to have it. So the same functionality is also available in the latest version of the FrameMaker plugin, which I'll show here now. So this would also be available in the older plugin via the reuse feature, but this is FrameMaker 12. And if I check the same document, it's a different format in this case. It's an XML DITA format, but the content is the same. I also get the same 2 issues found as expected, being suggested from the Enrich content reuse or the SDL WorldServer, and I get the same suggestion here. And again, just to demonstrate the completeness of this, when I check the content again, because it's already an exact match, I only get the one issue that remains in the document. Now, to demonstrate that this is a live demo, I can simply update the sentence that's in my translation memory. So for instance, if I just add one word here to this English sentence that's already available, I can save that here, and I see the change take effect. And if I go back to my FrameMaker plugin and run another check, one should expect that the server notices the difference, and indeed this minor change I made to the sentence in the translation memory is registered, and then I get that suggestion in my plugin. And that's the basic idea behind the integration between SDL WorldServer and Acrolinx. And again, this functionality is available in the Acrolinx for WorldServer.